Determine the greatest common factor of the numbers 36, 60, and 84. A factor is simply a number or expression that divides evenly into another number or expression with no remainder. As an example, we know that 10 divided by 5 equals 2. We can then say that 5 is a factor of 10 because it divides evenly into 10. The greatest common factor, or GCF, of two or more numbers is simply the largest factor that is shared by all of the numbers. As an example, for 8 and 12, if we look first at 8, the factors are 1, 2, 4, and 8. The factors of 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Note that the largest one that they have in common is 4. We can then say that the GCF, or greatest common factor, for 8 and 12 is 4. For larger numbers, listing all of the factors is very time-consuming. In this case, it's much easier to use prime factors to calculate the greatest common factor. We simply prime factorize all numbers. Basically, this means find all of the prime number factors. To do this, we can use a factor tree. Note that 12 can be written as 3 times 4. Then the 4 can be further broken down to 2 times 2. The prime factors then are 3 times 2 times 2. Simply multiply all prime factors that are common to all of the numbers to get the greatest common factor. In our question, our first number is 36. 36 can be written as 9 times 4. The 9 can be written then as 3 times 3, and the 4 as 2 times 2. For 60, we can write it as 10 times 6. We can then break up the 10 to 5 times 2, and the 6 to 3 times 2. For 84, we can write it as 21 times 4. The 21 can be written as 7 times 3, and the 4 as 2 times 2. We have now prime factorized all of the numbers. We have to check which ones are common to all. Note that they all have 1 3, and they all have 2 2's. Our greatest common factor is then 3 times 2 times 2, which is 12.